Hey everyone, Senpai Alien Theory here, back with another video. Once again, this is Rumor Control. Here are the facts. Yesterday, at approximately 1600 hours, a news story broke out claiming that Netflix has made an Alien vs. Predator anime series. Produced, completed, and so far it has gone unreleased. The fact remains, however, that no one from 20th Century Films, Disney, or Netflix has officially gone on record either confirming or denying this. Normally, I try to stay away from the rumors and unsubstantiated reports such as this. Normally, it all ends up being a wild rinth chase, but in this particular case, it's from a source that I feel is trustworthy. This news comes from the Perfect Organism podcast. I think they're great. I recommend checking out their podcast, their Facebook, Twitter, all that. They put out some great alien content, and I'm willing to hear them out. This is what the article from yesterday had to say. Before 20th Century Fox completed their merger with the Walt Disney Company, Perfect Organism, the Alien Saga podcast, was in regular contact with several key players at Fox. During that time, it was revealed to us that an Alien vs. Predator anime was completed for Netflix and then never released. It is unknown if and or when it will be released. Now rebranded 20th Century Films, the company once known as Fox has been swept away. All of the people in charge of the Alien IP appear to be gone with no clear word to fandom or to the fan community as to who is in charge, or the future, or not, of the Alien franchise. Perfect Organism reached out to Netflix for comment and have yet to receive a statement on the future of this Alien vs. Predator anime film. Much like the future of the franchise, everything is in limbo. We will continue to report on this as we find out more information. This story, you have to admit, is as vague can be, and my reflex immediately goes to skepticism. Lots of questions come to mind. The article mentions Perfect Organism being in contact with several key players before the merger, and during that time, it was revealed that the AVP anime was completed for Netflix and never released. So was it revealed by all these key players at separate times? Was it revealed by one or two of these key players? Did they disclose any further details beyond the claim that this anime was made for Netflix and not released? What studio worked on it? Is it actual animation from a Japanese studio or a westernized interpretation of the anime style? I feel like if a key player dropped a bomb like that on me, I'd have some follow-up questions like that, even considering the need for anonymity during a turbulent transition such as this merger. Given that it is so vague and that this revelation came, it seems, months and months ago, why report it now? I don't know. I can't say for sure. Maybe this is Perfect Organism's way of poking the stick a little bit, hoping to provoke whoever the key players may be into coming out of the woodwork and making an official statement, letting us fans know a little more. Without any kind of official statement, things remain unclear. But let's assume this is all 100% true, that an Alien vs. Predator anime project was made for Netflix and is currently unreleased. The biggest question of all is, will we ever see it? I could imagine two main scenarios playing out. One is that it's all down to the streaming rights and legal issues, since it was allegedly produced before the merger, and that would definitely complicate things, especially since Disney has its own streaming service and owns Hulu. There could have been a deal made where Netflix had the exhibition rights for a certain allotment of time, but then it expires and goes to a Disney-owned streaming service. I'm not even going to pretend to know how Disney's lawyers work, but it's entirely possible that Netflix has the show, or movie, or whatever it is. They technically have the rights, but can't show it, because lawyers. So if it is a case like that, it could just be a matter of timing and waiting out contracts and then eventually finding its way to Disney streaming. Whether it would be Disney Plus or Hulu, I guess it depends on the content. If it's lighter PG fare, then I'd suppose Disney Plus. Anything a little more extreme and graphic, then probably Hulu. Another scenario could be that, again, keeping in mind that this is reported to have been completed before the merger, that maybe at the time Fox just wanted to get something Alien and Predator related out soon as possible before moving to the House of Mouse, and it turned out poorly. I hate to even entertain that thought, but it is possible, and possible that it was deemed not up to snuff, unreleasable, and was shoved somewhere in that warehouse with the Ark of the Covenant. Maybe whatever this project was just didn't end up as something worth seeing, and perhaps we're better off for that. But as we've been living through literal years now of fake stories and false leads in regards to the future of the franchise, I feel pretty comfortable at this point, on the side of absolute skepticism, even though this is a source that I'm inclined to trust. Maybe it's not accurate, maybe it is, but there's no proof one way or another, and I'm just not going to allow myself to conjure up any kind of excitement about this report. It would be cool, though. It would be something I'd really like to see. When you hear Alien vs. Predator anime, your mind goes to a few places. You kind of envision in your head, think about how it would look like. Maybe something akin to the Capcom arcade game, which had an anime style to it. Maybe something more old school and cyberpunk, full of flashy violence, like an Akira meets AVP kind of deal, which would be so awesome. But it's just hard to hold out hope when it may not even actually exist in the first place. I'll keep an eye out for more news. Maybe more will surface in the future, or maybe we'll never hear a word of it again. Maybe it will become just another alien urban legend. Who can say? But since we're on this subject, is this something you'd like to see? Would an Alien vs. Predator anime film be a good direction to take the series? Would you prefer it over a live-action project at this point? I'm curious to know. Please leave your thoughts below. And as always, I'd like to thank you very much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to stay up to date from all the latest from Alien Theory. My very special thanks goes to the Patreon Hive, Queen Albert Newell, WEYLAND YUTANI executives, EmYarUk and Mark Fox, and in the Ellen Ripley Tier of Excellence, Lady Anne. If you'd like to join the Hive and support the channel, check out my Patreon page for exclusive posts and contests. In the meantime, you can catch up with Alien Theory over social media. Follow @alien_theory on Twitter and @AlienTheoryYT on Facebook and Instagram for more. And until next time, this is Alien Theory, signing off.